Cedar Fair is currently home to 12 amusement parks in the United States and Canada, and the chain is also home to some of the best roller coasters in the world. Today, I'd like to count down the chain's 10 best roller coasters as of the end of 2019. Number 10. Maverick at Cedar Point. This launched Intamin is a jack of all trades. It does many different things well. It's fast and intense. It has positive Gs, a launch, some strong moments of airtime. I just wish it had more comfortable trains like the newer Intamins. Number 9. Leviathan at Canada's Wonderland. Bolliger and Mabillard's original Giga Coaster doesn't have many elements, but every single one of them hit. The coaster feels fast, and each airtime hill really delivers. Plus, you have one of the best first drops in the world. Number 8. GhostRider at Knott's Berry Farm. It has now been 4 years since the renovation of GhostRider, and it's still running like a dream. The ride is relentless from start to finish. It has some powerful laterals, particularly on that final helix, along with some good airtime, in particular that drop into the second half. Number 7. Shivering Timbers at Michigan's Adventure. Cedar Fair's best wooden coaster is one of my favorites and the sole reason to visit Michigan's Adventure. Shivering Timbers is the definition of an out-and-back coaster. It's one airtime hill after another, and it delivers all sorts of airtime, sustained floater, ejector pops, and floater pops. Number 6. Intimidator 305 at King's Dominion. The coasters above this one focus more on airtime, but Intimidator 305 does surpass them in the intensity department. It's arguably the most intense coaster in the world. I still can't believe a coaster this big hugs the ground like Intimidator 305, but that's exactly why those directional changes are so crazy. Number 5. RailBlazer at California's Great America. This coaster is short, there's no way to sugarcoat that, but it's an absolute rush. The airtime moments on this coaster are some of the strongest ejector airtime on the planet. And the coaster's pacing is impeccable. It's amazing how fast it feels. Number 4. Twisted Timbers at King's Dominion. This coaster is an endless barrage of airtime hills. Those 3 camelbacks in the first half, in particular, stand out. That sustained ejector airtime is pure bliss. The rest of the layout is the usual RMC goodness with abrupt props of airtime and quick inversions. Number 3. Millennium Force at Cedar Point. The original Giga Coaster is still an absolute delight. The coaster has to be experienced in the front row. The sense of speed up there is breathtaking. Mix in an incredible first drop, a powerful overbank, and some underrated airtime hills, and you have a real winner. Number 2. Fury 325 at Carowinds. Bolliger and Mabillard's masterpiece is incredible. Fury absolutely rips through its course. The first half has one of the best first drops in the world and some great laterals. Then the second half has some strong and sustained airtime. Number 1. Steel Vengeance at Cedar Point. This probably surprises no one. Steel Vengeance is the best steel coaster in the world. It's an incredibly long ride and action-packed from start to finish. It has everything an enthusiast could want. Sustained ejector airtime, quick pops of airtime, inversions, perfect pacing, smoothness, I could go on and on. I suspect Orion may one day make this list, but for now, this is my ranking of the Cedar Fair coasters. Do you have a favorite Cedar Fair coaster? I'd love to hear your thoughts below. Thanks for listening.